Great Depression by Darien, Justin, and Ethan. The Great Depression was the worst recession in American history. Up to 25% of Americans did not have jobs.
Herbert Hoover. He was elected as president in 1928, president during the Great Depression. And he was laissez-faire, which was he thought everything would solve itself. And this included using localism. Localism is local and state governments acting as primary agents of economic relief.
The stock market crashed on October 29, 1929. This day was known as Black Tuesday. Underlying causes for the crash were speculation, when the stock prices were much higher than they should have been, buying on margin, which is where the stock owner would only pay a fraction of the price and the broker would absorb the rest of the cost, easy credit, where they would buy now and pay later, and mass consumption, where people were overbuying and overproducing.
The Hawley-Smoot tariff was a tariff placed on all foreign goods by the United States. It was used to promote buying American goods by American citizens. This caused retaliation from other countries around the world because of the high taxes. In turn, the other countries placed tariffs on all of United States foreign goods. This caused a global spreading of the Great Depression.
Reconstruction Finance Commission. Hoover decided to have the Hoover Dam built in order to provide jobs for people and to provide energy. The jobs for the people gave them more money and it would support the country better. This is one of the good things that he did, but this is not what he's remembered for. And people, they named it after him because his name was Hoover and he was the president at the time. And they also named Hoovervilles after him because the poor people had blamed him for their misfortune. And Hoovervilles were little towns and areas where homeless people lived because they were broke after the Depression. Trickle-down economics was the cycle of the government aiding money to big companies, and then they would hire people and give the money to the people, which would then spend the money in the economy, and it would cycle off.
The Bonus Army was a group of World War I veterans who sought bonuses that they were promised to receive in 1945. However, the Great Depression hit, so none of them had money. So they went to the Capitol, and they camped out in hopes of money. Hoover then called General Douglas MacArthur and the regular army to make them leave.
The Dust Bowl was an area in the Midwest where huge dust storms hit. They were caused by tenant farmers who overcultivated the land, leaving it dry and unusable, where lots of dust was able to be swooped up in big windstorms and cause these huge dust bowls. The Grapes of Wrath was a book written by John Steinbeck, which talks about a family of Okies, and Okies are people who left the Dust Bowl to find new things out west. Once they moved out west, they found it was much harder than they imagined.